this episode of the Electric Samba Project, we're gonna go down to San Diego and visit our friends at EVwest.
This week, I find myself in need of some help from a fellow EV builder. So I called Michael Breen from EVwest, and he said, "Sure thing, man, come down and we'll figure it out." The problem I'm having is that Electric Motorworks is taking longer than I expected fixing my chargers, and so I need something to charge my slowly depleting pack so I can properly test my 18650 module. And so, we take on the 80+ mile trip down to San Marcos, California to pick up a charger and to check all the cool projects they are currently working on.
We're making our journey on a 1965 double cab VW bus, Type 2 transporter, right? This is all original paint, original upholstery, original oil, and the exterior is full of history. It's got dings and dents and stuff from all the trips that it's ever made. So how many states has it been in?
22.
This guy has been in 22 states out of the 50 in the United States. So it's been around. And today it's gonna take us down to San Marcos. I don't know, but once we air it out.
Oh my god, dude. Oh, that's smoke.
Probably gonna be light or something.
Yeah, we'll look at it right now and see what's...
It's good to have extra parts, but not laying around next to live wires.
That cable just like this, it was smoke instantly. Shorts are not good. And you know what happens? It just happens to be in a circuit that doesn't have fuse.
So once we were sure the short was done, we once again were on our way. Eventually, we made it. Matt and Michael were waiting to meet us and talk BWs for a while. These guys have a full shop and they keep themselves very busy. Currently working on around 10 projects, we decided to properly interview Michael about what they do.
All right, we're here today with our good friends at EVwest, and we're here at your shop. Why don't you tell us a little bit of what you guys do? Because I know I've heard the story bits and pieces here, but I don't really know your background and stuff. So,
Well, I'm a San Diego resident. I was born and raised here, and started a small business here about 20 years ago, Gravity Skateboards, and it's been real successful, and it's been going for a couple decades, which in the skateboard industry is a couple lifetimes, right? And was just kind of looking for something several years ago to kind of branch out, something that was a little bit more cerebral and kind of used my background, which is computer engineering. And as a project, I decided to buy a 1965 Porsche and restore it and convert it to electric drive. I got maybe 2 to 3 months into the project and realized that the whole market was it hadn't really matured yet. There wasn't a real good, kind of source for parts, and no one was really kind of putting together quality packages for this stuff. I sent some emails out to various companies that were on the internet at the time. I don't think I got one single response from anyone. And I realized, if I build kind of on the same principles that we did with the skateboard company, where you build, good quality American-made products, have a really good customer service department, and just kind of stand behind it, that there's always a market for that. It never goes out of style. And so we just kind of, applied that to the electric vehicles and just kind of started small. I partnered up with Matt Haber, formerly of EVtv, and it's just been a whirlwind ever since. I'd like to say it was all planned and everything, but we got really lucky. We built our first venture was let's build a race car, and we took that to Pikes Peak in 2012. Ended up capturing the street legal electric car record And we had no idea. We took it real conservative, and we kind of got this time, and we were just blown away that a couple of guys with very limited resources could kind of compete in this race that was the second oldest race in the United States. And I mean, that if that doesn't give you the bug or the fever, I don't know what does. We just realized, like, wow, we have something really unique and powerful on our hands here, and it's taken us a little while to kind of figure out where to apply it, and it's very clear now that the vintage cars and the classic cars, the cars that are really need that help to stay on the road for another 50 years. I mean, it's just a beautiful marriage of the technology plus the vintage and the soul of the classic cars. But in a nutshell, that's the story. It's we're going. We've been doing this about 4 years now.
4 years.
If we have a little bit of time, I'd like to tell the story. I met you up at the Octo meet.
Oh yeah.
And I was. Somebody actually came up and they're like, hey, there's an electric bus here. And immediately, and that was our good friend Ed Economy, who's been in the Volkswagen
Ed.
for years. Yeah, ran over and met you, and it just really loved what you were doing. It was pretty much the same thing that we're doing, and we'd love to take that further and work with you a little bit on the buses and try to convert some of these guys in the Volkswagen community.
Oh yeah. So today we want to kind of announce that you guys are
sponsoring
the Electric Samba project.
The Electric Samba project.
Yeah. And it's the first sponsor that we're gonna get. You guys are nice enough to kind of offer some little parts here and there, where we were gonna go and spend money and time and research and development to make parts that I've already done. It's like you guys already have them and stuff.
Yeah.
So,
and we're pretty open with it too. We have a lot of customers like, hey, I want to do a Volkswagen on my own and kind of save a little bit of money. We'll send them the CAD CAM drawings. We'll help them build their own boxes and kind of fit them in and stuff like that. Because really, for us, we just want to build the cars. We kind of tried to figure it out, but we estimated that probably less than 1% of the population in the United States has ever even driven an electric car.
Yes.
And then it's probably a very small fraction of that of people that have driven in a classic electric car.
Yes.
So now you're talking very, very few people have ever done this. So if we can help other people build cars to give their neighbors and friends and family rides and kind of spread the word, that's really what it's going to take.
So Michael and I discussed in detail some of the projects that they are currently working on, including the exciting 818 kit car, which they are days away from test driving. So I figure I'll wait and include that in a future episode in which I will be able to also include the corresponding footage of the car drifting and ripping through corners like we haven't seen before. Michael was very kind and lended me a Manzanita Micro PFC 40 charger so I can complete my test and also have a chance to take the Samba to this weekend's Octo meet in Long Beach, California. Once home, the charger was able to charge my pack at 40 amps and it was done in a few hours. Unfortunately, even though my 18650 module is charged up to 4.2 volts and my Samba is also fully charged and ready to go, it seems that once again the weather will not cooperate and I will have to wait until the weekend to do my test. Regardless of the results, this weekend you will be able to find me and the Samba at the Octo show in Long Beach, California. So if you're around, come out and say hi. So thank you for watching this video. Make sure to catch next week's episode for more electric Samba adventures. Next week, bye.
hi guys, we just happened to come to Hot Turn to shoot a job. We're shooting some video thing, and it just happened to be right next to the Tesla and SpaceX buildings right here in Hawthorne. So I just decided to kind of stop by and show you a close-up of what the supercharged station that they have here looks like and stuff. And it seems like they have an inside building. We just had a Tesla pull up, a Model S pull up, and here they're going to charge. And we want to go in there and just see if they have something for us to kind of look like. We don't know if they take in just walking people, just kind of to look at the building inside. We're just going to try it. So come along and see if we can get in there.
Once inside, we kind of realized that it's just a waiting area while you wait for your car to charge outside. It's got restrooms and it's got a few things to see, like that Model X prototype that they have there. And that's pretty nice.
Folks, if you enjoy my videos, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and join the conversation down below by leaving a comment. If you don't, then also leave me a comment so I can make these videos better. Thank you.